This is Machohalli forest land, a rare green spot in this part of West Bengaluru. It is at risk of being converted into more buildings like the ones around it. If the government decides to go ahead with its order to lease it out to 36 different caste-based organizations. However, this order is being challenged before the High Court of Karnataka. Can this green space be saved? Will the government decide to withdraw its own illegal order? I am Chiranjeevi Kulkarni, and in this video we are going to show you how Bengaluru's green space is constantly being sacrificed for prime real estate. Today, this forest area flanked by Magadi Road on one side and the Nice Road about a kilometer away resembles a plantation. Not so much a traditional forest. Look at this image from 2012. The space is bare, browner than it is today. The forest department has been planting neem, acacia and ficus and other trees over the last few years. And you can see the difference in the current satellite image. As per the government records, the Maharaja of Mysore declared 369 acres here, an area bigger than Kabban Park, a reserved forest, way back in 1896. Which gives it the legal status of a forest, and this is really important. I will come back to this point later. Post-independence, 223 acres of this forest was denotified. Of the 145 acres remaining, 46 acres are under encroachment. Cases have been filed to evict the illegal occupants. In 2017, however, the then Congress government in the state decided to give away 78 acres of this forest to various organizations on a 30-year lease. The land was allotted to 36 caste-based organizations. Some of these organizations were allotted 2.5 acres each, while the others were allotted between 1 and 2 acres. In all, 58.5 acres were sanctioned to such organizations, while 19.5 acres were allotted for public purposes. Many of these organizations wanted to build cultural and educational institutions, including hostels for children. The lease was fixed at Rs 1 lakh rupee per acre per year for 30 years. This decision was taken in December 2017, just a few months before the 2018 assembly elections. However, the area has remained as a forest thanks to a public interest litigation petition that was filed before the High Court of Karnataka in January 2018. Remember, I said earlier that the status of the land as a forest area is important? The land is a state forest. As per the law, it cannot be diverted for non-forest activities unless the state government gets prior approval from the union government as per the Forest Conservation Act. In September 2019, when the matter came up for hearing again, the BJP government at the time submitted a written affidavit that the land remains a forest and that 46 acres had been encroached. The High Court's questions regarding the government order have been met with silence repeatedly. Because of the High Court proceedings, the area remains a green cover and no construction has taken place for now. So what happens now? The government faces a situation where it has to withdraw its own illegal order. But it has maintained a studied silence in all the cabinet meetings when the issue was discussed.
Machohalli land was allotted to different organizations in the year 2017. But one retired IFS officer, he went to the High Court and filed a PIL saying that it is a forest land. And finally, after examination, after inquiry, it came to be known as forest lands, notified forest land. Now the matter is before the Honorable High Court. This matter came up before the cabinet 2 times and it got deferred. And as a forest minister, our officers, we have all submitted all the documents to the government and the cabinet. And now since the matter is sub judice, I don't want to react anything. Cabinet will take a suitable decision.
So why this is important? Because the loss of Bangalore's green cover is well known. In 2017, researchers from the Indian Institute of Science revealed that the core area of the city has seen sudden increment in urbanization post 1990s. The red in the map shows the built-up area in 1992, which was 27% of the city. By 2019, it had gone up to 81%, eating into much of the city's green spaces.
ವಯಸ್ಸಾದವ್ರಿಗೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಗಾಳಿ ಮತ್ತು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಸಾವಿರಾರು ಮರಗಳು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಒಬ್ಬ ಡಾಕ್ಟ್ರಿಗಿನ್ನ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪರಿಸರ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ.
ನಮ್ಮ ಬುಕ್ಗಳಲ್ಲೇ ನಮಗೆ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅವರು ವನಗಳನ್ನ ಉಳಿಸ್ಬೇಕು, ಪ್ರಿಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಈಗ ಅವರೇ ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಹಾನಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
ಬ್ರೀತಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ತುಂಬ ಇತ್ತು. ಈ ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ನಾವು ವಾಕ್ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬಂದಮೇಲೆ 1 ವರ್ಷ ಆಯಿತು ನಾವು ಅಸಿಡಿಟಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ತೊಗೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ.
ಆ ಕಾರಣದಿಂದ ಯಾವುದೇ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೂ ಯಾವ ಸಂಘ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳು ಯಾರಿಗೇ ಆಗಿರಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೂ ಕೊಡಬಾರ್ದು.
The land value in areas surrounding Machohalli has skyrocketed. The total value of this forest land is estimated to be over 2,500 crore rupees. Land along Magadi Road has seen strong demand for residential layouts. Plots are being sold at 8,000 rupees to 13,000 rupees per square foot. Even 10 kilometers from here, agriculture land is being sold at prices ranging from 5 crore rupees to 15 crore rupees per acre. With this demand for land, the last few remaining patches of forest and farmlands face the threat of being turned into layouts. While it is too late for rest of Bengaluru, this spot of green can still be saved. All it needs is one decision by the state government.